Howdy, sports enthusiasts. Kurt Reynolds in the house. Your friendly voice from Midwestern Radio's Solo. Welcome, folks, to Solo Play, where we delve deep into the heart of sports. I'm your host, Kurt Reynolds, and today we're stepping into the ring, or should I say square. That's right, my friends, the boxing ring, historically a circle, where fighters once danced toe-to-toe, now a square. But why the change? Simplicity, my dear listeners. Squares are just easier to construct. Can you picture trying to wrangle a dozen poles to form a perfect circle? Neither can I. And yet, we call it the ring. Irony at its finest, isn't it? Each match starts with boxers circling each other inside this squared circle. And when the bout ends, everything comes full circle. You're back to square one and yearn for more. That's why toughest guys never celebrated victories. They didn't even smile, just stepped down from the ring asking, "Who's next?" Not a safe business, folks, but back in the day it was downright treacherous. Boxers used to go at it with nothing but their bare hands, no gloves to soften the hits. Over time, we smartened up and wrapped up those fists. The whole sport became a more civilized affair without losing the thrill. Gloves didn't just make it safer, they added a whole new level of skill to the sweet science. It was 1867. Safety in the ring came to the forefront only 20 years later, when Irish world champ Jimmy Barry faced English title holder Walter Crute. A tragedy unfolded that night as Crute fell and never rose again. It was a grim reminder of the sport's dangers and led to the padding we see today. However, long gone are the days when the canvas was merely a blank slate. A pure white battleground where legends like the greatest roared at their foes, "Get up and fight, sucker!" back in 1965. No brands, no logos, just raw, unadulterated combat. A canvas painted with sweat and blood, a testament to the sport's raw beauty. Boxing has evolved from bare-knuckle brawls to the marquee matchups we witness now. But the essence remains unchanged. It's a dance, a duel, a display of human will and skill, always raw and always brutal. As we sit ringside, we witness not just a fight, but a story in motion. Each punch thrown a word, each round a chapter, each match a tale that resonates with the soul of play. This is Kurt Reynolds signing off. Until next time, keep fighting the good fight.
That's cracker. Can I expect a pig? This whole thing is like a family reunion for me. Oh my. You nailed it! What I need now is a fierce coach to hire. Who knows? I may become a boxer myself. Probably not, but Terry's place will definitely rise again. So, thanks a million, and remember, it's never too late to catch up with your gramps. Can't wait to see these bouts. Just finishing my list of all of old Terry's old stablemates and friends. We'll host a huge opening event. It's gonna be super crack.
Hello. A delivery guy just texted me about a package for you. He left it near the elevator. Unfortunately, it's not a new pressure wash. You'll have to manage with a sponge for now. What? It's from Lust. A Lake Town Billy base? But why? So, first, they mess with us, and now they send this souvenir, like we're tourists in our own city. If it wasn't for the note, I'd think they're pulling some Godfather-style mobster move, sending a dead fish as a threat. Why not just hang it somewhere? Too bad they didn't send batteries. I'll take care of it later. All right, now, a quick reminder, we've got some cash to splash. So let's also do something less fishy about this place. Seriously? I thought the floor would be in way worse shape. Well, we can't pass up an advantage like that. Anyway, take your time. I'm sure you could use a little emotional moment with this place.